Hey man, how are you
Gosh.
How you been?
guys? You know, I grade on a pretty significant scale these days. But I'm gonna go solid A.
I was not recently tear gassed, so pretty good. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
that might have been a little
that,
too soon, but
No,
no,
man,
that
what's going on?
yeah. No, it's yeah. If you haven't been tear gassed, I don't know. I guess in some ways it could bump you up a full letter grade or bump you down. I don't know. But I don't mind that I haven't been tear gassed. Yeah.
Yeah.
How are y'all doing?
Yeah, all right.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Things are
Casey,
pretty bad.
Casey. Yeah.
Hello.
That's what I thought.
Oh my God. Did you guys hear my Siri just now?
Yeah.
what did it say?
I don't.
That's a what?
It said that's what I thought.
Oh, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Even Siri knows shit is bad.
Dude. Yeah, man. Seriously considering giving someone else my cell phone for a week. It's like, just see if I can do the old social media withdrawal.
Yeah. I yesterday I was like, I just need a day where I don't look at my phone to the same level that I have been recently. And I managed to do that. Like I checked Instagram a couple times throughout the day, but I definitely kind of like had it beyond arm's reach most of the day. And that felt good.
Yeah, because if you start focusing on something else, like you'll forget about it. And if it's not, triggers. Just looking at your phone can be a trigger. Like just looking at it like over there. Just like, oh, I gotta go pick that up.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, for real, I every now and then I'll like do this little experiment where I'll be lying in bed and I'll put my phone like 1 foot beyond where I can reach it where I'm lying,
Oh,
and
yes.
I'll see how many times I reach for it without thinking, and like the habit is interrupted because it's out of my reach, and it makes me realize like how automatically I reach for my phone and like start digging through whatever I can find on there.
It doesn't matter what it is most of the time. It's just something to look at.
Yeah. Yeah,
I got
especially,
I got a watch recently. Can you guys hear me?
Hardly.
You're in and out a little bit.
yeah.
Am I? Because you all like froze there for a minute.
Yeah, you sounded like a robot.
Yeah, I might have been listening pretty hard.
A pretty cool robot, though.
One I'd trust.
Yeah. One that's like doing its best.
Yeah. Oh, I think it got worse.
Mm-hmm.
She's gone.
More serious freeze.
Yeah. Hard drop. Ever since quarantine though, to like piggyback on what you were saying, Harrison, like the things that I am willing to like get lost in are getting more and more pathetic. Like I check my email like 20 times a day, just like wanting something interesting, and like mindlessly doing so.
No, I feel you. I was like, this was a kind of a different time, but I would even check my junk mail. Well, this is when I was applying for tons of jobs, so I kind of justified it like, oh, maybe someone got back to me in my junk mail. But
I feel like it got so bad at a point in quarantine that now I feel like I'm like on a detox of stupid shit. Like I'm only watching things that are very specifically like towards something or for a reason. And I feel like it's the last week I've just been like, all right, I'm not going to do any internet bullshit for no reason.
Yo, it hasn't been quite exactly the same thing for me, but like the last week exactly has been like, okay, I need to get back to like planning my day and being like more intentional about my time and like not just it's like I just realized it's like so dissatisfying to like spend an hour and then not know like what it was for.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing like looking back on the day and being like, what did I accomplish? Like, what did I even practice today?
Yeah. And even if I did nothing, like, do I feel rested from doing nothing? Because that's okay. But like, yeah, just having a bullshit nothing day that gives you nothing.
Yeah.
Pretty dissatisfying, and a lot of my quarantine experience.
Yeah. It's rough.
Yeah, the old schedule. Yeah, schedule your time, man. Like I feel that too. I'm good at writing a schedule. I'm not good at following a schedule. But yeah, I might do that too. Like actually, spend your time towards something and not, like you're just like looking back on an hour and being like, oh, I spent that on nothing that will help future Aaron. Spend some time for the future me.
Yeah, I've been trying to do an hour of learning to code every day. And it's like not the easiest thing, but I've like mostly carved out time to do it every day.
Nice.
It's kind of rewarding, actually.
What like language are you learning?
I'm learning Swift, the iOS programming language.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So the program though is interesting. It's called like 100 Days of Swift. So this guy, and it's free, which is amazing. Just some British guy who's very nice. Put this program together. But it's like pretty clearly not like an intro to computer science course. It is like a specific language course.
Yeah, they don't like make you say hello at the beginning. Hello world.
Yes. None of that shit. It's mostly printing, which is like a like display text function. Stuff that has to do with Taylor Swift. He's like weirdly obsessed with Taylor Swift, maybe because of the pun on the programming language.
Gave him something
Sounds like a funny guy.
grapple on. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he slays. He fucking slays around the Swift boards. Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm at a point now where I'm like not super freaked out on the day to day. Although the last 4 days or whatever has been a whole new level of craziness.
Yeah.
But
it's nice that Trump's been so just been helpful, calming everybody down.
I know.
He's just been cool about it.
Yeah.
So
just appreciate that he knows how to chill.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's too crazy. Everybody's crazy hypothesis theory, if you're on the left or on the right, is being fulfilled. So it's like everyone's worldview is being like kind of like not vindicated. I don't know. It's all like seems
but like
so
played out.
Well, it seems like it doesn't matter if you're like a crazy Trump lover. You see the worst case scenario for them, or if you're if you love the progressives, then everything that's terrible that could happen is happening.
It feels like it's a 1,000-piece puzzle, and there's 2,000 pieces, and you can make it look right with whatever pieces you're choosing to see.
Yeah, I mean, there's of course people pointing this out, but for anyone who over the years has been like, oh well, we need guns to protect ourselves from the government, they're awfully quiet right now because spoiler alert, they don't like black people, but they could, all of their fears of like the government rolling tanks down wherever is like, boom, that's out there now. That's actually happening.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, it's just, I don't know. I feel like if like, the polarization, whichever side you like dug yourself into, you can find the evidence that the worst case scenario with that situation is happening for both sides. So it's like the two crazies are being able to project their craziness. Just, everybody gets it. Everybody gets like whatever they feared. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense, but
No, it makes
can-
sense.
okay.
There's definitely enough stuff for people to be like, see the thing I said.
Mhm.
And no matter what it is, they're like, there's just enough stuff going on that you can say it's part of what you thought.
Yeah, and it kind of just even makes sense. I mean, it's almost like a herald where like people have had these increasingly strong, increasingly like polarized views because of like reality and what's actually going on. And like just as shit gets more crazy, it's like obviously heightening those seeds that were like already planted.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
Not great.
Did y'all bake anything this week?
Yeah, I
No,
did.
we need more
Yeah.
baking. No, I thought
That cinnamon
about
crumb
that.
cake.
You made some?
You did?
Yeah, it's so good.
Yo, it really is. John made some too, and he was like, "Oh, that is excellent."
Yeah, it's delicious.
Have y'all heard from John?
No John.
No, John. I'm gonna text him. John boy. Hey, where? Yeah, at. He's probably having dinner with his wonderful parents.
He's probably
Pulling
having
fresh
dinner for
baked muffins.
yeah, his
building
beautiful family.
memories he'll never forget.
Yeah. Oh,
Having a
living
When
his
wonderful
charmed
when his
little life.
parents are dying, he'll look back and have no regrets about how much time he spent with them.
Hey, that's
Yeah. He's going to be thankful for COVID-19 because he's been planning to move out.
Yeah. Oh boy. Well, have you ever seen the videos of people fighting on like on an NYC subway, and then someone walks in between them eating pizza, and then it like totally de-escalates the situation, and everyone just kind of like chills out? I kind of think we need to like turn this into like a barbecue, and if we get everybody eating and like just kind
Everybody
of
just needs to get a slice of pizza and walk in between the cops and all the protesters.
and everyone will be like, "Whoa, okay." The total mood shift. I don't know.
I kind of like that.
The
I'm
subway,
gonna get a big old. Go ahead.
well, just the video's compelling. It was. I mean, obviously, it was before. It was a couple of years ago. I saw on the internet, but like it looked like the guy stopped the fight by walking in between with the pizza.
I mean, it is a nice little like bit of perspective there.
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe we as beef grab a big old New York slice and walk between systemic white supremacy and Black Americans.
Yeah. Beef
For people
solves the race problem.
Oh, yeah, exactly. It was pizza. It was pizza.
That would be our Always Sunny like tagline.
Yeah. I don't think you guys get it. This is a New York slice, and this is beef. Casually walking between you. You should just stop now.
Yeah. Hey, white folks and entrenched power and capital interests. Why don't you put that aside and have a little slice of pizza real quick?
Got the pepperoni on here, extra cheese. We know that you guys love that stuff.
They love their meats and cheeses.
We've seen all the TV you've produced since the 50s, white people. We know you love pizza.
Oh, they do. I was texting with Keely's sister about pizza on Saturday night, just like for no reason at all, just talking about pizza. We love it. We go apeshit for pizza.
White people like pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know a lot of things in this world.
Yeah. In these uncertain times, few things remain true. But white people always love pizza.
And at Papa John's, we know that.
Oh, shit.
Sure. It's hard to know what's right to do right now if you're white. but it's okay to order pizza. Call up Papa John's.
Come back to Papa.
Yeah.
Back to Papa.
We know you're doing your best to speak out against injustices in this moment. You're not quite sure what to say.
Oh,
They offer no sessions. Just come to Papa.
Yeah.
Come to Papa.
Just comfort food. It's the average Joe's ad at the end of Dodgeball. That's the map.
yo, I can't tell if it's me, but I'm having. I want to say it's probably me, but I'm having like internet issues for like all three of you.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay connection wise.
Me too. I wish they would show everybody's ping.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Ping.
That would be really helpful. I wonder. I guess I can check mine real quick.
It's the info button.
Oh wait. Yeah. Wait. How do you find your ping?
I don't know. I'm gonna type ping and help.
I'm gonna type it in Google.
Network utility on Mac.
Oh. Network. Network utility. That's better. Ping. Enter the network address to ping. Oh, you have to tell it where you want to ping. Google.com. Okay. Yeah, I got like a 27 millisecond ping. Seems pretty good.
Yeah, I think that it's okay. Is that what it's measured in, milliseconds? That's what the number means?
I think so.
Because with gaming, gamers always bitch about ping, and I didn't know it was actually milliseconds. So that makes more sense.
It's milliseconds.
Yeah. It's weird that John bailed or disappeared.
Oh, John's here.
Oh, he's here. He's connected.
Wait, John.
Sorry, drum roll.
Yeah.
It's
Can't do that.
24 minutes late.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
we should. You can listen to the first part about where we talked about schedules.
Yeah. And went over how sad we all are about the world.
Oh yeah. How we just
Hey, John.
Hey. Johnny.
God.
How's it going, bud?
Good.
Ooh, new buff.
Were you running?
No, this is just how I live now.
That's how,
John's on a season of Survivor at home.
Essentially.
John, you should do all your like
I do.
work-related Zooms dressed like that.
If we had work-related Zooms, I would be like this. Absolutely. And then I'd say the tribe has spoken after the meeting.
Yeah. You all vote to kick one person off the Zoom.
Oh.
Everybody would tolerate it and not say anything, and then someone would get really upset in a couple of months and push him against a wall and say, "You're not a pirate."
John Thompson, you're not a pirate.
Sorry, John. That's my third dodgeball reference since this started. So
Great.
keep it going.
Oh, the pirate. You know, I just watched like half of Dodgeball a couple weeks ago.
You watched that.
It was one of my favorite movies as a child.
Which half did you watch?
The first half, yeah. Even though the second half I think is better. I remember being like really creeped out when I was a little kid when like Ben Stiller had like the pizza and was like pumping like his crotch and stuff. I was like,
I love that scene.
it's your favorite.
I haven't seen that for a long time.
Yeah.
It's crazy 2000s comedy.
Yeah.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Good old Patches O'Houlihan.
I just remember Lance Armstrong showing up and just being like, "What? What's going on?"
His name's been coming up a lot recently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I guess there was an ESPN documentary about him, and I don't know. I only know about it because I heard a lot of people being like, "Man, fuck that guy."
Hey, he made wearing rubber wristbands very popular.
He did.
That's a cultural phenomenon.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
No, I don't know. I don't know if it's a good thing or if it's a bad thing. But
I'm saying it's bad.
It is bad. People losing wrist hair left and right.
I know. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. Like like a finance guy by like his ankles being completely like smooth because like the socks or whatever that like businessmen wear like just strip them of all the hair. You know, a real cool person by like hairless wrist. Real trailblazer.
Yeah. I stopped wearing the band years ago. Hair still won't grow.
Hair just won't grow there.
That's how strong I live.
It's seared into my DNA.
Oh god! Oh my god! Okay, so whenever I had my elbow surgery, there was like the doctor was just like, "Hey, so my number one piece of advice for like your recovery and rehab and stuff is don't be stupid." And I was like, "Oh, that deserves to be on a Live Strong bracelet." So I got one that said "Don't be stupid" on it.
Nice.
And I wore it for a while, and it was just like, but no one else, like if you walk past me and saw "Don't be stupid" like wristband on my wrist, you'd be like, "What is this guy's problem? Like,
Yeah,
what's going on with this dude?"
What mistakes did this guy make?
Did you have to get that like custom made, or were those already an option somewhere?
Yeah, no, I had to get them custom made.
How many did you have to buy to get custom ones?
There might have been like 15, 20 of them. I might still have them.
Did you sell them or give them out at college to like raise awareness?
Yeah. Only you can stop your own stupidity before it happens.
I think the goal was to do that maybe with like my fellow athletes or something like that. But I realized once we got them in that it was ridiculous to think that people would wear them. So I ended up not doing it.
I know they'll wear the "I'm with stupid," but they won't take responsibility for their own stupidness. Except for you, Sean. Which is great.
It's just sad, when you know somebody who has survived stupidity, you would just hope that their community would rally around them and show solidarity with a band on their wrist.
Yeah. Exactly.
Guys, I would just like to make a public apology for having two of myself on this Zoom call. I don't know how to fix it.
Which one do you want?
You don't see two? Oh, I want the one that you can see me on.
Okay, I'm just going to remove the other one.
Lately. Okay, thank you.
I accept your apology, by the way.
I'm debating it.
John's been hurt before by multiple Zoom things.
Yeah, real estate. It's I don't know. There's only so much room on my screen, and
some people don't have the bandwidth for one Zoom call, Casey, and you're using two Zoom calls.
Really sneaky. It's like I'm two different people.
So what was going on before I got here?
We were talking about the things that have been happening in America this week.
And
and
you guys
how
heard of
like
this Donald Trump guy?
And how chill he's being, dude.
Yeah,
how
Real
much
chill,
he's
dude.
helping everybody relax in these uncertain times.
I love that he's just like a religious man, like he goes to church with a Bible in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Bible.
I mean, he parted the Red Sea like Moses.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Tear
Sure
gas
did.
flying.
Yeah. Those people went.
Yeah. Plus, he just seems like he's like really doing well as a person.
Right.
His marriage is going great.
My gosh.
Right, and
That's-
she's so hot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
And he's
I mean,
hot too.
they say the presidency adds like 15 years to how you look, and he is just like more bangable than ever.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I hear
Yeah.
that if he ever looks bad, it's just this suit that he wears to be humble, and he's actually shredded underneath his there.
This is my fat suit. It's hilarious. He doesn't want to body shame any of us. You know, America has an
By
obesity
existing.
problem. So
Yeah. Well, he's very considerate. He knows that America may not be ready for our first shredded president.
yeah.
Yeah.
He wants to say, okay, I don't know.
You got something in there, man.
He wants to
Pull the
save us
trigger.
from having to watch him crush beer cans on his head.
Mm-hmm.
It might just be too hard. I don't know. It might just be too hard to bear.
Like
too,
we just
too violent and masculine.
Yeah, it's just like all the other countries wouldn't be able to handle. Like they would just be like, please, like take us over, like be our like frat leader, and like we just don't have the bandwidth to like run the world,
He's like if Teddy Roosevelt was more manly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I bet Teddy Roosevelt never drove a golf cart.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, dude. It'd be funny to get someone to argue. Matter of fact, I think he did.
When he created the Parks Service, there must have been golf carts.
Yeah, how did he get around? There's no way he hiked.
I do think Teddy Roosevelt is kind of like a hot historical figure.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He wore his weight well.
It's like an attractive
Yeah,
Ron Swanson.
yeah. He
Yeah,
looks like
a real
he got
barrel-chested
from
man.
from picking up logs and then throwing them down.
He never needed working gloves outside. He just had callousy hands.
Yeah, and hobbit feet.
Yeah. Size 15, hobbit feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope I want to believe we're ready for our first totally jacked president.
Yeah.
I mean, The Rock is always a go-to
Yeah,
fantasy president.
He could be the new Arnold, but for the entire country.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
That'd be pretty cool.
I mean, even if we just got on like a Justin Trudeau level, I'd be
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
fine
he's
with it.
Obama was on that level.
That's dreaminess. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say Obama's quite as dreamy as Justin Trudeau. We're gonna be honest.
Hey, that's fine.
Totally.
Where do you put Emmanuel Macron in there?
Mm.
I don't know. He's somebody's type.
Wait, who's that?
He's the prime minister of France.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you for saying that, Harrison, because I was about to say the president of France.
I was gonna say CEO of France. That would have been fun.
I was gonna say big boy France.
I think president actually might be right for France. I don't know. I don't know what they call the person.
Yeah. Oh, he
But I
actually
think-
is the president. Yeah. I was accidentally gonna be right.
Emmanuel kind of looks like an actor that's playing a president.
Ooh.
Oh,
That
wait,
might
yeah,
be
I feel
shittier
like he
teeth.
used to. I feel like he doesn't look as good as he used to, or as good as I thought he did.
He's got Mel
Yeah, he's
Gibson
just kind of
forehead.
an average-looking French guy.
Yeah. Sad, stern, sharp
Wait.
eyes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like he's hot government.
Mhm.
He is
Yeah.
hot government.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, man. He's got Some of these pictures, this one, he's looking right into the lens.
Share that. Wait. Dude.
Looking right into here. Sorry. Let me
He's
do
got like
this.
a little tooth gap too.
Share that screen,
Okay.
Aaron.
I know how to do
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna figure it out.
Wait, I can't see the tooth gap. His mouth is closed in all these photos. Oh, there
You
it
have to
is.
Oh, there we
search
go. It's
open mouth.
literally a
Yeah.
green button.
Oh, I should add the search term open mouth.
There we go. Am I sharing?
Some of these
Oh,
are good.
yeah.
Some of them are not.
This one, yeah.
Cake, wedding, president.
Yeah, he goes between hot man and hopeful little boy.
Oh, he looks.
Get you a man that can do both, you know?
Yeah, for real though.
Mhm.
Oh shit though, Pedro Sanchez.
Oh,
From
who dat?
Backyard Baseball?
No, Prime Minister of Spain.
Oh, I'm thinking of Pablo Sanchez. You're saying
That
Pedro?
is Backyard Baseball though. This dude's hot.
Okay. Yeah, he looks like Ronaldo a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see that.
he's like hot Rob Delaney.
Yeah.
Like, this dude could have been like a Navy SEAL. He's got that kind of vibe from me.
That's not the screen I wanted. There we go. Look at this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and he's a socialist.
Ugh, nothing hotter than a socialist. Even in a mask.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Even hotter, I'd say.
I like the one where he's got his hands out.
This one. Oh yeah, that's nice.
Oh,
Can you
many nice
can
angles
you look
on
at
that
the one
bot.
where he's touching his chin? His chinny chin. Where'd it go? Yeah.
Oh wow, that's strong.
Yes, father.
That's, I don't think I've ever
Yeah.
put two fingers to my neck like that.
It's a weird thing to do.
It's how you play that little like marimba in your throat. Yeah, that's a nice president. I'm glad we've got the hottest president, though. Fuck everyone else.
Yeah, I'm glad he wears a little suit.
Yeah. Pablo Sanchez.
Pablo.
That should be our president.
They
Can
got
you
a
Google
Kanye
Pablo
reference on the right.
Sanchez all grown up and dash hot?
Hot. There we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
oh.
There's Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez.
Yeah.
Not a lot out there.
No.
Type Larry Bird hot.
I love when we get into Google on these.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, shit. He looks like Bill from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Yeah.
Oh man, he averaged 34 points a game that year for the Indiana State Dreamboats.
Wow. This is a great little like title. Larry Bird is soaking with ...
Wow.
Man.
Have you guys ever seen a
Whoa.
young Joe Biden?
Young Joe Biden?
No, has such a thing ever existed?
We're gonna Google it.
Yeah, search young Joe Biden.
Yeah.
That's my favorite way to spell
Like-
young.
Okay.
Yeah, he lost his
Bring it
hair
up,
early,
Will.
but he's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Maybe we just don't get him in quick enough, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we really need to like get that age restriction out of here. Get them while they're hot.
Right,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's a good looking young Harvard man.
Oh, I like
Oh,
Bernie.
no.
The one
Oh,
with
no.
in his underwear.
That photo's
Wow.
hot.
Yeah.
Sexy Sanders at Boner.
Boner. Oh, there we go. There it is. Sexy Sanders.
Oh, there's Bernie eating a hot dog.
Oh my gosh.
2 of them. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oof.
Great.
Oh no, there's too much
Stuff
fan
here.
art. Wow. John, if you have that window open, can you just like forward that to me?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, can you just put a link in the chat?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, you guys can just search Bernie Sanders hot on Google Images.
Right.
John, I know you got that link. I want that exact pitch.
I'll send you. You'll get a flash drive in a few days. Just plug that bad boy in.
We should start mailing each other flash drives full of stuff.
Mm-hmm. That'd be fun. Just a 256 megabyte flash drive.
Yeah,
Yo, I have
definitely.
so many fucking flash drives. I'm down to mail them around.
That'd be really
Yo,
fun.
we should do that.
All right.
I bet Nate would love that. He'd find some funny ass shit to put on there.
He put weird shit on those.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Is it like easy to mail things these days?
Yeah, dude, the post office is the only thing that's not corrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much.
I've used the post office a lot the past year, and
Pretty legit.
oh yeah, it gets there. It gets there. Only a couple things ended up broken, and it was arguably my fault. One of them.
What'd
Not
you
their
do?
I just must have. I packed it poorly.
Mm.
What all are
You
you
know-
mailing, Aaron?
It was like a mug.
Oh.
Mm.
The guy
Oh.
was pissed.
Oh.
Did you make it? Did you make the mug?
No, I didn't make the mug. It was like a. Have you ever heard the footprints in the sand? It's like a famous poem where so God leaves invisible footprints in the sand. Not visible footprints in the sand, but he's invisible.
It's Jesus, right?
Yeah, Jesus.
Carrying
Jesus.
somebody.
Oh yeah. It was that on the mug.
Oh, and that guy got pissed.
I love that take. Like the dude in that parable's like pissed off. Like I was walking myself, Jesus. I asked you whose footprints these were. Don't gaslight me, Jesus.
Get down off that cross and fucking be real with me, man.
I know you were floating.
Oh. So, Aaron, what'd you do? Did you like just refund his money, or like did you have another mug?
Yeah, I refunded his money. No, that was a freaking one in a million mug. Couldn't replace that if I tried.
Oh.
I'm just kidding, but yeah, I just refund. One time I was pissed because I sent something and I was like send it back, and then I'll refund you. But usually it's like depending on how heavy it is, it's like if I don't want to deal with it twice, I'll definitely just take the L and try to make things right. Just by refunding them quick and easy.
That's a really admirable reason to take the L. Butt print.
Nice. Who wants to read this out
Butt
loud?
prints in this.
We can popcorn. You all want to popcorn read
Let's
this?
popcorn this shit.
Well,
All right,
I mean,
Aaron.
we just jump in.
okay. Well, can we just do a paragraph by paragraph and then if you feel like I'll take the first paragraph.
Okay. Read that title
you
for
say
us.
popcorn, you just say somebody's name and then they have to read until they say
Okay.
popcorn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Butt prints in the sand. One night I had a wondrous dream. One set of footprints there was seen. The footprints of the goddess they were, but mine were not along the shore. Popcorn John.
But then some stranger prince appeared, and I asked her, "What have we here? These prints are large and round and neat, but much too big to be from feet." Popcorn, Casey.
My child, she said in somber tones, for miles I carried you alone. I challenged you to walk in faith, but you refused and made me wait. Oh, popcorn. Cody.
You would not learn, you would not grow. The walk of faith, you would not know. So I got tired, I got fed up, and there I dropped you on your butt. Popcorn Harrison.
Because in life, there comes a time when one must fight and one must climb, when one must rise and take a stand, or leave their butt prints in the sand. Popcorn Aaron.
Author unknown.
We can get this in size mega.
Size
Yeah,
mega, so it's
mega.
obnoxious. See, I mean,
Maybe
We
we should
should-
do a
we should design our own butt prints mug. I don't really like this design.
that's I'm thinking we add it to one of the beef mugs that is currently available for sale.
Yeah,
Love it.
We should. Yeah. Oh, is that a butt print?
I guess that's a butt
yeah.
print.
Not very good
BP
quality
cup.
picture.
Yeah. Butt prints.
Do you guys see that? There's never been a better time to buy Summit Ice gear.
Yeah. Is it that you can buy some at ICE and they'll donate, or is it just that they'll like match donations?
I'm checking out their website.
Me too. What is? Oh. I
Yeah,
remember this.
For those who don't know, it's the Nathan Fielder like brand that he came up on Nathan For You, where he was like basically just like
yeah.
ripping off North Face, but it was also like about Holocaust deny or like what was it specifically?
It's
Awareness.
just like facts about the Holocaust and how it's real,
Yeah.
and supporting, just like the media telling people the Holocaust was real. So you can go buy jackets and also read about the Holocaust at summiticeapparel.com.
Yeah. I got a hat from him once, and yeah, it came with like a full sheet of printer paper that had like a whole thing about like with Holocaust facts. Pretty good.
Yeah. They're just matching donations.
There's a onesie and it says Summit Ice
Oh,
deny
Summit
nothing.
Ice.
Damn, they have some good facts and some good apparel.
Yeah, for real.
This limited edition cotton fleece hoodie was designed without a visible logo, allowing you to take a stand for Holocaust awareness without triggering those who don't share your beliefs. Oh my God, that show's amazing.
It really is.
One of the best.
There you go. Summit Ice apparel. Summit Ice.
Now's a great time to buy winter apparel because it's the summer, so it should be cheaper. It's time to stock up.
Mm.
About us.
His sense of humor is so good.
Yeah. That show's probably like the hardest I've ever laughed out loud while being by myself. Yeah.
It's my favorite part of this website.
Cameron. Thanks, Cam.
They should put that on a plaque in a museum.
Man.
Yo,
Oh,
I have this seltzer here. It's a Kroger brand seltzer.
Oh.
Seltzer water with a hint of the doctor flavor.
What does that mean?
Like Dr. Pepper, but a hint of the doctor flavor.
Weird.
Okay.
Is that
All right.
allowed?
I bet it's
It's pretty
exactly what's
subtle.
allowed.
Well, I guess there's like Dr. Fizz or whatever.
Is it Dr.
Yeah.
Fizz? I know there's Mr. Pibb.
Oh, maybe that's
There's Dr. Bob.
Dr.
Dr.
Bob.
Bob.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Dr. Fizz. I like that. I wonder if there's like a Wikipedia with a comprehensive list of knockoff Dr. Pepper flavors.
There's gotta be.
I just tried looking it up. There's not, but you can like just control find basically.
Wait.
There's
Oh wait, no,
Dr.
I
Brown's.
found a website with a list of known Dr. Pepper imposters.
Oh,
Oh, great.
Let's see.
great.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
Dr.
let
Pepper
me-
purists. They're the worst.
Let me
Ooh.
share this screen.
Dr. Thunder, Dr. Wham.
Wayne.
Dr. Thunder.
Yeah, Dr. Thunder's, yeah. No G.
Okay, we've got imposters, we've got wannabes, we've got fakes.
Dr. B, Dr. Bob, Dr. Bulb,
Dr. Bash.
Bash, ooh. Dr. Fine, Fizz,
Oh, there is a Dr.
Flav.
Fizz,
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
What?
but I don't think I was thinking of that.
Mm,
There's
Actually,
two Dr.
Dr.
Fizz.
Chills.
yeah.
Is that, does that say Fitz brand?
Yeah, Fitz's
Yeah.
brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, Casey, were you referring to the Fort Worth, Texas Dr. Fizz or the Bottle, Missouri?
The bottle, Missouri. Yeah.
Dr.
God.
Foots. Dr. Fresh.
There's so many.
Dr. Gulpster. Love that.
Why 7-Eleven store only in Arcadia? Why not 7-Eleven
Oh.
stores all over the country?
Dr. Gulpster.
Dr. Bruno's. Love that.
Ozark at the very bottom.
Dr. Nut.
Dr. Nut.
Dr. Pep. That's
Oh,
right on the
yeah,
line.
that's treading.
Dr.
That's treading.
Dr. Nut.
Give me those images. Dr. Nut. It's delicious.
That's a fun logo. I like Dr. Nut.
Yeah.
I'm uncomfortable with this drink being around kids.
What? It has a squirrel on it.
Oh, I see what you're doing, Harrison. Gross. Good. Ew.
Wow.
I thought it was funny because like little nuts, little like peanuts.
Oh, I meant like cum.
Dr.
Oh, were you thinking of Dr. Fizz with a PH? Is that what you were thinking, Casey?
Is that a slang for cum?
Yeah, that's the Schnucks brand.
Oh, I love.
Oh, no,
Schnucks
it
brand.
is one. You schnucks.
But it's also bottle, Missouri.
Bum, bum, bum.
Ugh.
Dr. Sparkle.
After you.
Doctor, wow.
Ooh,
Two Dr.
there's a
Wows.
Dr. Zip.
Dang.
We need to make a Dr. Zap and a Dr. Zop.
There's other
Oh, wait.
imposters without the doctor.
Ooh, other imposters without Doctor.
Country Doctor.
Mr. And some of them are just Doc. Come on.
Wow.
They spelled Doctor DOKTOR, and they aren't.
Whoa.
Mhm.
No, do not trust that soda. Do not trust that doctor.
Texas Fizz.
Maybe you were thinking of Dr. Fizz.
I don't think so.
Schnucks.
Mr. Pibb.
No.
Mr. Pibb. Mr.
Yeah,
Pibb.
Mr. Pibb.
Pibb extra.
Wow.
Pib
Extra.
Pib extra is pretty good.
What's extra about it?
I think it's like one extra cherry flavor or something.
One more
I'm down
pump.
with
Yeah.
that. One more pump.
Yeah, they had Pib extra at Chipotle for a while. I don't know, maybe they still do, but when I like never drink soda anymore, but back when I did, that was my go-to when I go to Chipotle.
Cody, you're a Chipotle fiend.
I am. I wish Will was here. He'd join me in this. We're both fiends for Chipotle.
You're just gonna have
What's
to
your
defend yourself
bowl?
alone. Yeah, what's your bowl?
It depends on if I'm doing keto or not. If I'm doing keto, it's a salad, like no rice, double chicken, guac.
Get those eyes closed. Envision it, baby.
Yeah, taste in it.
Hey, do you
Cheese,
want any
lettuce.
vegetables?
Oh, just lettuce and
Can you
medium
eat
salsa,
cheese on
please.
keto?
Yeah.
Hey, we're out of chicken. We're out of chicken. No chicken.
Okay. Let me do carnitas.
Oh, you don't want the carnitas.
What?
It's been sitting out for a while.
Again.
Okay. Well, thanks for letting me know.
We got pork or we got mystery.
Is the mystery seasoned with well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me try mystery.
Okay.
Thanks, Chipotle. I'll never question you.
How's that? Was that good for you? Was that a good Chipotle experience?
I'd say it's about a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
One time I went through a Chipotle line and they told me I should apply to work there.
Wow.
Whoa.
Based on what?
I don't know. I guess I just ordered a really good bowl. And like what's funny is like 5 of my friends went through before me and they didn't ask them to apply. They just asked me.
You got a winning
Interesting.
personality, Casey. Every time you
I
go to
know.
Chipotle, they're asking you to work
Look
there.
at that.
There's a prophecy. The customer will order this bowl and they will be the best assistant manager.
I always wonder what could have been.
I do love that they were like, wow, they put together a great bowl. They picked great ingredients that we have. They should work here. They should put them together now.
Yeah, one girl's like, you should really work here. And then everyone like behind them like just nodded their head.
Chipotle cold.
What?
What
You're the
was
one to
this?
bring balance to that Chipotle.
I know. I really could have bound them together. It just seemed like it was full of strife.
They knew you were the one.
Mm-hmm.
You could have led the people to salvation.
Through barbacoa.
Oh yeah, baby. That is the meat I always get from Chipotle. I always get barbacoa.
I always do halvesies meat.
Yeah, what is this? What is this phenomenal bowl that you put together? If you could,
Me?
Yeah, close your
off
eyes.
the top.
Something we could order and they'd tell
White
us we
rice.
should work there.
Black beans. Barbacoa. Half carnitas. I get all the salsas.
All of the salsas.
Whoa.
Like okay. I switch it off. I'll get hot, medium, corn.
Love
Sometimes I'll also get mild. No, I'll get hot, mild corn or medium, mild corn. I don't normally get hot and medium because it gets too saucy. And then cheese. And that's it.
Wow. So it must have been the sauce that really got them.
Yeah. I always thought they'd like get annoyed at me because it's like so many scoops, you know? Gives them like an arm workout, but
Wow. So you're like, I want 4 sauces, and they're like, okay, we'll give you a full serving of each sauce. They don't like give you less.
No, I get a whole scoop, and then I also get lemons at the end because they hide them from me now. They keep them like in the refrigerator, so I have to ask them specifically to give me like a little thing of lemons, and then I put lemons on it as well.
Wow.
And I always have like one friend who I don't know if this was like a viral phenomenon, but they're always like, lemon is the grossest thing you can get in a restaurant. There's so much bacteria sitting on it, and I'm like, I just love it though.
I don't know. I've heard ice is pretty
I love ice
Right.
too.
well, just
I
ice
love the
that like I
idea.
guess with open air.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh, and I guess people's hands are kind of like scooping ice
Scooping
a
in
lot.
and out.
Doesn't ice like drop into your cup? Or is
Oh
it in
yeah,
a
from the
scoop
like
fashion?
machines.
I think it's that the machines don't get washed. Like they don't
Mm.
like
Mhm.
McDonald's employees or whatever, like whoever they like did the test on, it was like because they didn't clean the machines. And that's why it's so gross.
I really wish I was like someone who would get grossed out by stuff, but it just doesn't really happen for me a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's nice. Sometimes I watch kids and I'm like, I don't know. There can't be that many germs with what kids do. Like, you think there'd be more like deadly diseases with just how like they lick everything and stuff. Like, just
Yeah,
out in
but they're
public.
sick all the time.
You ever see a
Yeah.
kid like go up to like a buffet style meal and like eat something and then put it back? They
If
do
I
it.
ever saw a kid
Yeah,
do
I
that,
do
I would
that
cause
on
a
that.
scene.
Oh man.
Aaron, do you
So
watch Kids Alive?
John,
Oh.
what?
No, but sometimes I'm
Oh,
on
let's go with John.
r/stupid kids things or stupid. There's a Reddit subreddit that's like stupid kids or stupid things kids say.
Yeah.
That's usually them like licking handrails or like eating. I don't know. It's like, but I've been a little bit more overthinking things in the germ category, which I should probably. I don't need that extra stress. I think it's better to live stress free and get the lemon than to be stressed out about the lemon on your cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the lemon.
Thanks. I feel so affirmed right now.
I think there's a happy medium where it's like you get the lemon, but you like have it in your head like if I get sick, it's probably the lemon. You know?
I know
I kinda-
exactly who to call.
I don't know if this will be like a controversial opinion or not, but I think that food poisoning like isn't real.
Oh, it's not real. Well, what happens to
don't
these
believe
people who
it.
get sick?
Listen, here's what I'm not saying no one's never gotten food poisoning, but what I am saying is I think like 7 out of 10 times they just have a stomach bug.
From the food. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
No, I think they just get sick like from like their stomach, you know, they get like a stomach bug.
How
then they're like,
often do you get stomach bugs?
haven't you guys ever just like gotten like a 24-hour, you just like puke it out?
Oh yeah, or diarrhea.
Food poisoning?
Not food poisoning though. Here's the thing. You get it, and then 2 days later, your sister gets it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you've been eating bad Chinese food for a little too old, and your sister's eating the same food. She gets that little bug too.
I like the idea that Aaron's gonna call them and say, "Hey, I had a lemon."
Yeah. I got the food inspector coming over and take a look at your lemons. I'm pretty sure that's the reason I'm trapped on my toilet right now.
One time I was at a coffee shop
Trapped on my toilet.
at my like town that my college was in, and I drank my coffee and I got to the end of it and there was like a needle in the bottom of my coffee.
Oh my
What?
god!
Oh.
Like a sewing needle.
Yeah.
And so I went up to them and I was like, "Hey guys,
Yeah. Do
I
you
had
want
a
to
needle in my
crochet?
coffee," and they just didn't care. They're just like, "Weird. I didn't do
Wow.
it."
What?
I can't do it. Yeah, that's
Yikes.
hard. You have to like come in there and be like, "Oh, so does anyone here sew?" Or you gotta like kind of beat around the bush. You can't be because no one's gonna own up to dropping it.
Yeah. Also, they can just be like, "You dropped it in, right? You
Yeah,
dropped
well,
the
I
needle
think
in."
that's what they were saying. They're like, well, what we do is we take the cup from here, it's upside down, and then we just put it there, and then we make the drink. And I'm like, I didn't have a needle with me.
You gotta be an
I-
investigative
I
journalist. about
planted
it.
this for a free $3 drink. That's
Ooh.
Yeah, that's crazy. I've never found anything that bad. Maybe like a hair, but
I think hair is worse.
Maybe a hair? You've never found a hair.
Yeah, I've definitely seen it.
I gotta say, man.
Okay, what color?
Yeah,
It
name
was
3
curly.
hairs.
I don't think I've ever gotten food poisoning. At least I can't think of a time. I've gotten like stomach bugs, but never specifically tied to food I ate.
That's what I'm saying.
I hate food poisoning. It gives me fever dreams. Like I can't sleep because I get stuck in this crazy world between reality and my dreams.
Whoa.
It's not
That's
good.
nuts.
Just gives me stress
yeah.
dreams.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I feel like I get those dreams whenever I fall back asleep. Like if I wake up and then fall back asleep, I feel like it's me getting stuck in some weird dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time I get food poisoning, I'm like back in
Here
high
we
school, and
go.
I've got to choose who my 3 best friends are. And if I'm not right, I'm going to get murdered.
Yeah, they have to agree. You have to be on their top 3 friends list too, or else.
Yeah.
Murdered by the other 2 friends or an outside agency?
By definitely some sort of like robot that's in the dream too.
To enforce it, yeah.
Yeah.
A cop robot.
Yeah, you know exactly.
A RoboCop, if you will.
Yeah. Fancy helmet.
I had a dream the other night that I was Kanye West's speechwriter when he runs for president in 2024.
And how'd you do? Yeah, you did well?
I don't know. We were on his ranch in Wyoming, and I had written some stuff, and he kept telling me it had to be shorter.
Bro, and that's weird. Were you able to read? Were you able to write and read what you wrote? Because I had a dream where I had to copy something, and I couldn't do it in my dream. And then I woke up, and then I told myself that, that's because you can't write in your dreams. But I might have just heard that and.
No, I can't remember specifically in that one, but I know that the dreams where I am a little more connected to the mechanics like that. Like my phone is always annoyingly difficult to use properly in my dreams.
Cause I was that had that dream that I was describing. It was the end of class, and I had to copy notes for the end of class, and it was come on, Aaron, could just copy this and hand it in, or it was a test or something, and it's I just couldn't do it.
I just had a dream where, my favorite piano books are in a building with a lot of corona right now, so I haven't had them in months. And I
Wait, what's the building with a lot of corona?
That's where I can avoid it.
I work for assisted living communities. Yeah.
So it's old people with. Is it older people or just people?
Anyone who wants assistance.
I mean, there are sometimes some not as old people because it's memory care, but they're all old.
What's it like in a place with mostly old people where coronavirus is running rampant?
Well, they're all in their own rooms. They can't talk to each other.
Wow.
And I think it's really sad too because it's especially isolating for people with dementia because they can't understand it.
Yeah, you just go crazier and crazier.
Yeah, because
People,
so I think they Skype family members and staff does stuff with them, but.
Wait, I'm sorry to interrupt again, but is corona currently in the facility, or it's just because there is a potential it could be?
Yeah, well, it's in Maryland, but everything in Maryland has to be shut down. Every nursing home has to follow the same regulations. So yes, there also is corona.
Oof.
But I think at this point it's kind of the norm, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Not that it's better, but I think most places have it in some capacity.
Wow.
Yeah. But it's not quite as bad as I thought it might be. I don't know. There's a lot of asymptomatic cases in older people and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I was kind of surprised. I thought it'd just be way worse. Anyway, I had a dream where I tried to play piano music and I couldn't.
Because you couldn't read it?
Yeah.
Was it sheet music or was it?
Sheet music.
Okay.
Yeah. Really mad at myself because I'm what is going on? Anyway.
That's what I'm saying. You can't read in dreams. I'm gonna Google that. Can you read in dreams?
There's something where like Jerry Stevens has like dots on his arm because like if he was to get like a tattoo with words, he like wouldn't be able to read it in the dream, like for like lucid dreaming. Like but with the dots, like he can tell. There's something weird about like how the dots like help him realize that it's a dream. Whereas
It's
like
Braille, right?
I don't know if it's even Braille. I think it's just dots. Like it looks like Braille. I don't know if it's like words in Braille, but
yeah, lucid dreaming is pretty cool. I've never worked hard enough on it to like do it regularly. Like I think in order to like really do cool stuff with it, you kind of have to like practice.
Yeah,
think about it. Yeah.
I had a phase where I was super into it too, but it was mainly just watching YouTube videos. I didn't get to the hard part of like like
keeping a dream journal and doing reality checks, all that.
Or what was it? The guy was like, I don't know. This guy had this whole kind of system where you had to like hold your hand above your head and then like fight the urge to like turn. Because that's how your body checks if it's asleep. Is it will turn? Is it will? I don't know. This was years ago, but yeah, I'm open to it'd be cool to be able to lucid dream. I'm into that.
Have you ever had one?
Maybe once where I was like, oh shit! Once I had a dream. I was in my grandparents' house, and I woke up in that dream, and then I was like, oh, I'm in a dream. I should just stay in bed here because I didn't want to go downstairs because I was like, this is a dream. Maybe shit's going to get too real if I go downstairs. And that was like, it was like, I chose my lucidness just to continue sleeping in the dream. I don't know. It was obviously not like a very proactive lucid dream.
That's
I did it in high school. I spent months trying to figure using a journal and like trying to lucid dream, and then I did it a few times, and it honestly just like scared the shit out of me. So then I just stopped. I stopped like trying to do it actively because I like also get sleep paralysis. So sometimes like dreams that are too realistic make my reality feel weird.
Sure.
Yeah, sleep paralysis doesn't sound fun.
Just like don't need to mess with that.
Yeah, not trying to deal with that.
Yeah.
Very fair.
I get like, go ahead, John.
I had a dream where I wrote a tweet that went viral, and I thought it was so funny in the dream, and then I like woke up and I was like, I just want to write down this tweet. I want to like go viral, baby. Like let's get it out. This is what it was. Just ask the calmest Grim Reaper if they could help me paint my potatoes. Made sense in my dream.
I fucking love that tweet.
So funny. But then it just comes out so stupid.
That was the tweet. That was the tweet that put me on the map in my dreams.
Something about a calm Grim Reaper, I think, just got me.
Painting potatoes. Yeah, it is.
I don't know.
The Bill and Ted 2 Grim Reaper is the best Grim Reaper.
I don't know.
He's so chill. They play like board games and stuff. He's chill.
Weird.
I had a semi-lucid dream maybe in like February. I have them like somewhat regularly, like and more like semi-lucid, like where I am aware that I'm dreaming, but I'm not like fully controlling the dream. It's more like playing a video game sort of thing. Oh.
Chilada came to party.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice.
But I had this dream where I realized that I was dreaming, but I was still like going along with what the dream was about. And I was basically, it was like in the Matrix when they go to meet the Oracle. I was going to meet the Oracle, but the Oracle was Paul Barker, and we were going to be talking about improv.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then these a bunch of agents showed up, like from the Matrix, I just like kicked their asses. I was like, fuck you guys, you're not real. Like, bye. But then at that point I was like, okay, I don't want to go see Paul. I like want to get with this girl that I like, so I did that.
Nice. Good dreams. How's my far bros? even in the dream world.
True.
It's the thing to use Lucid Dreams for.
It's like, who am I going to have sex with in my dream? That's actually why I was really into lucid dreaming a couple years ago. Dream sex.
It's in a real dry spell, and I was
you know what?
Lucid dreaming's the only way.
Like Halle, every day in my dream journal, before I went to sleep, I was like, I will meet Halle Berry in this dream. Sorry.
That's a hilarious goal.
Yeah. I will meet
no,
I'll meet Halle Berry. Like that's the base goal. And then maybe lucid dreaming is step 2.
Yeah, well, so when I meet her, I'll be like, okay, this is the sign that it's a dream and it's working. Okay.
We were trying to talk about this earlier. Like, it's very easy to like judge yourself for your like productivity in quarantine. But I had a dream the other day that I met Halle Berry, and so I just feel like quarantine's paying off.
Yeah, exactly.
It was the Halle Berry from Swordfish.
Oh.
Not X-Men Halle Berry, not Catwoman.
Halle Berry. Yeah, I have a lot of dreams where I'm Spider-Man also.
Oh, one of my
like
earliest
cool.
dream memories is a Spider-Man dream.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like such a cool dream.
Oh, it's the best. There is something about that idea of being like having all that specific power set that Spider-Man has that's just so baller.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, it would be cool to be Batman, but I think if you're gonna like be in somebody's body and like it's just such a fun, like it's like playful in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like having a sick gadget.
But like Batman has gadgets, but Spider-Man has the coolest.
Yeah, he doesn't have to walk anywhere.
No.
Mm-hmm. Or drive. Like, the Batmobile's cool, but like, you know what else is cool? You know, it's like even more cool. Like zipping around Manhattan.
Batman to me feels like an achievable dream, you know? If I worked really hard, I can make it happen. But Spider-Man isn't. If I were to dream one, I'd dream Spider-Man for sure.
Oh wait, weren't there just like 3 kids in PA who tried to, like, a couple of brothers who let a spider bite them to try to become Spider-Man?
Good for them. If it was a spider at 3 Mile Island, I would have been like, yeah, that makes sense. It was like
to them, Spider-Man seemed more attainable.
Yeah, well, it's like you know, it's thrust upon you. Batman had to work for it. Not that Spider-Man didn't have to work for it, but it was thrust upon him.
Yeah. He had to figure it out.
He had to figure it out, exactly. 3 boys left.
Widow.
Oh, Black Widow. They went straight to the top. They're like,
this is insane.
I'm going to die, or I'm going to be Spider-Man.
I just start with a daddy long leg.
They were ages 12, 8, and 10. And to me, 12 is just far too old for that. 8 is even pushing it.
The more insane thing about this is that this was on May 28th, 2020, that this was this article was released by Fox 6 Now News. So it's clearly just doing a puff piece on a day with much more important news.
Wow. Good work, Fox affiliate. Yeah, did you all see Nate's message? He says everyone in this sketch class is trying to write that lawyer sketch from I Think You Should Leave for this week's commercial parody. Which sketch is he talking about?
The Turbo Time one.
Turbo Time? Okay.
Yeah.
That was call me right now, please. Okay. That's kind of what I thought, but I was like, the lawyer sketch?
Yeah.
I can't tell you the amount of times I had to call out people for like literally writing dialogue from I Think You Should Leave in their sketches.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. It was I think my third session at UCB, somebody like 2 sketches had dialogue from I Think You Should Leave in it. And I had to be like, hey guys, I like love that show. I'm gonna call you out every time. Just,
damn.
it's insane how many people were like writing those like bits of dialogue.
Huh.
Yikes.
I wonder if it was conscious, if it was like a deliberate like lifting to like make their like they were just like, my sketch isn't funny, I need to like throw in a, you know, like joke toilet, you know, sort of thing.
Someone in my class wrote a sketch about like someone in a palm tree bike wearing a coconut costume that like ran into a Starbucks.
Oh no.
Gotcha.
And
Yeah.
that's basically plagiarized. That's
Yeah.
It's basically like a second beat, if anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we're to be nice about it. Yeah.
I do like the end part where he calls the cops pieces of dog shit.
It's like it was written this weekend.
Fucking dog shit.
oh my god.
Love that sketch.
Yeah, that's so good. I just am always cycling through like little bits of dialogue from that show, like being integrated into like my own thoughts. Like, because I feel like certain like inflections are just like, there was something in my bathroom where like it happened like 2 or 3 times, and I like saw something that I'd left in my bathroom that was slightly unexpected, and I was like, whoa, I guess Christmas came early. But then of course Santa brought it early.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. It makes me like understand old people and how they like recycle the same jokes over and over. And it's just like they must have had I Think You Should Leave, but like, you know, like 50s like or 60s like Carson or something like that. I don't know. Or like joke book jokes. They were like sitting around and they had like a little joke book joke, and they just love that book. Read it so many times.
Oh my god. Yes, the great source of comedy in my early life, my joke book joke. We should get a joke book.
Joke books are
I think
they're silly.
Yeah, we should publish a joke book.
Oh, I like that.
Beef jokes or knock knock, who's there? Beef.
Beef.
End
Beef
of
who?
joke.
Yeah, there's no beef who because you already know who beef is.
yeah, there is no beef who.
All this is on the cover.
Yeah, there's no beef.
Everything I just said. There's no beef who because you already know who beef is. I beef.
I beef. The all new Apple iBeef.
iBeef.
Stands for
Joke number
intelligent beef.
That's our second joke. Cool. Well, we got 2 written.
I think we should, let's sit on it, see if we can come up with some.
Yeah. I mean, if you get 101, boy, that's the number to hit.
One per page, really fill it.
And the other,
they have to be accompanied by little illustrations.
yes, thank you. That's exactly what I was thinking too.
Little drawings.
Mm-hmm. I can't tell jokes and I can't draw, so I'm not very helpful here.
You know how to trace things in
That's joke
Adobe
number 3.
Illustrator, so-
I'm glad we're recording this so we can just go back and grab all these jokes.
No lost ideas.
There we go.
We need to
No
harvest
lost
our
ideas.
jokes. Yeah, I just heard thunder.
Yeah, man.
Ooh.
It's like everything outside has a yellow tint right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You guys remember that practice where everything was like magenta outside?
Yeah,
Oh.
That was
that was
crazy.
nice. Back in the
Aaron, do you live
That's
in
a Dr.
Harrisburg?
Pepper knockoff I can get behind.
Aaron, do you live in like Harrisburg proper?
No, I'm in Mechanicsburg.
Okay.
I'm in the suburbs with the folks.
Oh,
Mhm.
nice.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like a crazy color out there.
Yeah, it's weird outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I looked outside. Yeah, it looks like a weird yellow.
I don't have a window.
Oh.
I'm picturing it though.
You have a door, right?
I have a door that leads to no windows.
Just so the folks who are watching this can see, I'm gonna put my screen outside. Just give me a sec.
Oh, cool.
Okay, yeah. Oh boy.
Also, Cody, I'm wearing those Nike yoga pants, and they are nice.
Nice.
Ooh.
I like them a lot.
Interesting.
Downward dog right now.
Damn.
You won't downward dog right now.
You won't.
You
I've been trying to
poser.
talk myself back into exercise. I saw you guys running with your flex. Do you think the posting on social media keeps you motivated?
I only do it when I have a run I'm really proud of.
Okay.
That's outside right now.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Did you download a picture of yellow and then find it in Finder?
No, that's outside.
Oh.
Yeah, he printed out the window from Finder and and then put it up, pointed his camera outside, and we got to see.
Cody knows what's up.
Okay,
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
John, I might have to look up those yoga pants again because they still don't have the tech fleece going. So
Yeah. The only problem is Buldge.
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
no.
in the junk region.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, it is.
Is there
Yoga pants,
such thing as
guys.
bulge in other regions?
That's what I was trying to be like. Bulge in the knee? I don't know. Yeah, it really shows my knee off too much.
You got that bony ass knee, boy.
Yeah.
Yoga pants. Hot.
What color did you get, John?
Huh?
What color did you get?
I got the green.
Okay. Oh, they actually have a medium tall in one of these in a gray.
Ooh,
Legs are huge.
nice, John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the bulge issue? How you feeling about it?
I don't know. I mean, it's like if you wear like boxer briefs or something like that, like it's fine, but then you get the boxer brief line underneath, and it's just like, I don't know, that's not as aesthetically pleasing, I'd say. But it's like necessary, that's just
Because if you don't wear them, you can see like veins and stuff.
yeah, exactly. You can see
Crap.
individual hairs and stuff, it's just it's crazy.
There's like. Well, do you have any like compression shorts or boxer brief stuff?
Yeah. I was wearing them with like Nike compression shorts, and they were, that worked fine. It's just like another layer of like you know, I don't know. It is what it is. I don't know.
It's tough to hide your thunder sometimes.
Moose knuckles.
Uh-huh.
That's what I've
Yeah.
heard people call it.
Camel
And I
tail.
decided to agree with them.
Fail.
Donkey leg.
Monkey leg.
Well, I don't know, John. You're not super selling me on them. I'm gonna be honest. I'm looking at
That's
them.
fair.
They look nice, but
They're very comfortable.
okay.
And I think they're like I've done a little yoga in them, and they're really nice for that. So if you like want to do it at home, you know,
Okay.
like they're great
really,
for like holds.
fulfilling their end cause.
Huh?
They're fulfilling their end cause.
Yeah, the like
they're
actual
really doing what they're
goal
meant to
of
do.
yoga.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I've been doing yoga every morning recently.
Nice.
Oh,
It's been pretty
nice.
tight.
You should definitely get some yoga pants then.
Yeah, man.
Okay, treat yourself.
Here's the thing though, like it's the summertime, like I just rock shorts and I like already get a little bit warm and I'm like, okay. But I feel like pants would make it worse. I'd get hotter.
It's good for like gripping the mat sometimes, and like holds. You know, like your hands don't slip on your legs. You know,
Oh,
I think that's the biggest
interesting.
benefit.
oh man.
Okay.
My mat is slippy. I need a more
Mm.
tacky mat.
Get a memory
Wow.
foam mat.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are great. The only
Okay.
problem is they will rip if you put too much tension on a spot that's too close to an edge.
Oh, sure. That's interesting.
I just noticed the other day that I have the same yoga mat as Yoga with Adrianne. And that made me happy.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Oh, yoga with Adrianne.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the queen of yoga.
So she is the queen.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay, here. Here, I'll send you a thingy, my boob. I'll send you a thingy, my boob. Google Drive.
John, what kind of yoga you been doing?
Yoga with Adrianne. Just the like one of her 30-day things.
Wait, are you done
Like a
home?
beginner.
The new one? Is it called Home? Oh, okay.
Now
What day are you on?
I started like an old one that I haven't done it in a few days, or like,
Okay.
but probably like
I'm on day 14.
7 or 8. Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's been good. Keely's trying to get into yoga too, so yoga like without hurting herself.
Sure.
So I got a book with like all the poses, and it's got like sort of like a description of like how to actually properly do the pose, but then it has sort of like muscular anatomy showing you like what's supposed to be engaging in certain places.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like you're trying to do the poses as they tell you how to do the poses. So it's like almost sometimes I feel like I should watch the yoga tape and not do it, and then go through it once, like so I know what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like if you don't know the poses and you have to like look and like get back into it and like ideally pay attention to your breath, it's just like too much going on.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're looking for.
Yeah, and I eventually kind of was like, okay, well, I guess this is downward facing dog, but like, it's nice to have the book and be like, oh, this is actually telling me like exactly what to do, so I can make sure I'm doing it properly.
There go Beef Bible. Okay, shit, I should do this.
Did you guys see the picture that I posted in the Slack of my screen?
Yeah, what was
Yeah,
up with that?
I don't know. Something with the connection between my screen and my video thing that I need to get like an Apple wizard to look at, to
man,
fix.
Yeah. Only they'll know the incantation.
Yeah. It's like they have special incantations for Apple products that, it's just like, if they just use the ones that like we all use for like PCs and stuff, it would be so much easier.
I have been reading a lot about magic recently, like King Solomon, like magic.
Go on.
like Aleister Crowley magic.
Oh, with a K.
Yeah. About like a book, this book actually, that teaches you all about like the old traditions of magic, and how like what incantations did and what they were like trying to do, and then it's got cool illustrations of crazy stuff to do to make magic happen.
Nice.
Love it.
I'm not actually trying to do magic, but it's cool to learn about.
Have you tried anything?
No.
No.
It's pretty dangerous stuff.
Hey, yeah, man.
I think I mostly just want to like understand. There was that episode of, what was that show? Midnight Gospel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was talking about it, and I was like, oh, I want to learn more about that. I just want to know more about what that's about.
Yeah.
Yeah. The guy.
It's such a classy move to buy a book, Harrison.
Thanks.
I would.
It doesn't feel like you should learn it online.
Article.
Harrison, you fully implement what you learned from that book, your second book will be free.
Oh yeah.
I heard that guy, the guy from that episode, on Duncan Trussell's podcast like a year ago, and read like a bit of his book. Like his name is Damien Eccles, and it's pretty interesting. I enjoyed it, and he had this one thing that was like very easy to do. I don't remember any of the other ones, but he was basically like, rub your hands together and like build up a bunch of heat and like set an intention. So I did this for like, I think I did it when I went back to playing basketball after I'd broken my foot. I was like, okay, like health, like protection, and like actually like once you have all that energy like charged up and you can feel your hands all hot, you like I put it on my foot, and
oh,
I don't know, kind of interesting.
So yeah, that's like most of the stuff I've read so far has just been like, focus your intentions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's powerful stuff. Just your mind is so powerful.
Yeah, it is.
Like, I do this out of like
nervous
energy, and I wonder if I've been, I don't know, energizing myself. I don't know. But I do sometimes do that. Just rub my hands.
Set an intention.
Yeah, I should start.
Yeah, you're halfway there.
Yeah. That's like all it is it's just like finding a new like wrapping for it, like it's framing it in a different way,
right.
Yeah,
like you could like do a dance and like do that focusing, but like whatever like helps you focus is like the way
I got into like power poses in college.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Heard about those.
Yeah, you would like Tony Robbins,
like before tests.
Nice.
Yeah. The power poses. It's an interesting. Stand up straight with your shoulders back.
Yeah, I think I watched a TED Talk about it or something.
And I heard something about like they did more studies on that, and they were like, well, no, it was just like it made people feel good, like they thought they were doing something good, so they were like, but it's like really just like it's a mental thing. If you believe that it'll make you feel better, then it'll make you feel better.
Yeah, placebo effect.
Yeah.
It is like it's weird that there's like actual medical studies that show that like if you believe you're given medicine, you like have the experience of like the positive effects of that medicine. Which I don't know, to me says that like the power of your own belief is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That's why I love placebos.
Yeah.
Doc, just give me the placebo. That's all I need.
You know it's happening.
Yeah.
I have placebos for vegetables all the time. I just eat a piece of cake and I say, "This is vegetable."
Carrot.
Healthy like a vegetable. My mind knows that.
Sweet, sugary nourishment.
Boy, do I have more energy.
Yo,
But
gang,
Alex-
I think I might be about done. I'm kind of tired, and I got a couple of things to finish up before the night's over.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
So,
sounds good.
cool. Well, it was fun. Glad we got
Good
back
chatting,
to
yeah.
it.
Yeah. We should
Yeah.
do improv sometime.
All right,
I'm
next
down with that.
time,
Seeing as we're
improv.
an improv group.
Is there like a form you do? We do?
Yep.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
it?
Well, we were doing a form for a while, but then I think we started to try to lean into premise. We still haven't really talked about that much. But our like classic form was basically getting a location and then doing a bunch of scenes in that location for basically the first like half to 2/3 of the show, and then doing like third beats still in that location.
Okay.
So we would get like Arboretum, and we would do like scenes in the Arboretum, like security guards, maybe just outside of it, ticket takers, custodians, whatever. Like you just do a bunch of like individual scenes, all organic, and then you wind them together.
Cool.
Yes, let's
Yeah.
do improv next time. It does feel like I am getting the itch. I'm getting the itch.
Yeah.
You need a placebo for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
Aaron, you do improv with us, and you won't have that itch anymore.
Doctor's orders.
Yeah, Dr. Fizz's orders. Okay, y'all. I'm outie.
All right, y'all.
I'll
Yeah.
see you next week.
All right.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.
Good seeing you.